The last part here is how to write an action and reaction statement, or how to write the reaction if you are given the reaction. So that's what we're going to be doing. So to find an action and reaction pair, all you're going to be doing is switching the agent and the receiver and then changing the direction. It's that simple. So remember, let's see, I think we started this in Unit 4 and we did it a little bit more in Unit 5. So we've got that action statement. We have the force from the agent pushes or pulls on the receiver in some direction. We're literally going to take that and we're going to switch the agent. I'm going to draw that for you here. We're going to switch the agent and the receiver. Okay, terrible arrows. And then we're going to take the direction and we're going to make it opposite. All right, so let's try that. So I've got an example here. So if, let's say the action is that the Earth is pulling Mrs. Gastler down. That's actually happening right now. Okay, as I sit here, it happens all the time because it's gravity, right? Gravity's always there. Now, there's this thing called the Universal Law of Gravitation that says that I actually, because I have mass, I'm pulling on everything too. So this is actually happening. So as the Earth pulls me down, there's a reaction to that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Earth, which is the agent, and the receiver, which is me, and we're going to switch those. And then I'm going to take the direction and I'm going to flip it. Let's see, maybe I'll just draw an arrow like this. We're going to flip it like that, okay? So here it is. I put Mrs. Gastler pulls the Earth up. That's all I did, okay? So I switched the agent and the receiver and I turned them around. Now, if you were thinking, sometimes people get the what happens next, like I fall, okay? Maybe I was up and I fell down because the Earth pulled me down, or maybe I stay sitting in my chair because the Earth is pulling me down. That's the result, okay? So down here, this last thing, the reaction versus the result. The reaction is a force. When we're talking about the reaction, we're talking about a force. That's why I wrote up there in big bold letters, the reaction, the action force. There's always a reaction force to that. The result is what happens next. So if you hit your brother and your brother hits you back, that's the result, okay? But there's a force involved, okay? We're always talking about forces. The reaction force is the thing that happens as a result of you doing something. So if you kick a soccer ball and it turns out to be a medicine ball, you're going to feel it on your toes because there's a reaction force to that. When your toes touch the soccer ball is part of that interaction. There's the soccer ball hitting your toes as well. So that's going to be, here's the medicine ball. I can draw that. It'll be fun. Here's the medicine ball, and here's your foot. Artist interpretation of foot. When you kick the soccer ball and it turns out to be a really heavy medicine ball instead, that's going to hurt your foot because your foot, when it pushes on the ball's going to push back on your foot, and that's going to hurt your foot. Okay, that's the action and reaction. So you kick the ball, force on the ball pushes on your foot, force on your foot. That's what makes your foot hurt. Okay, that is Newton's third law in a nutshell. Now, go work on the practice and ask your teacher if you have any questions. Thanks for watching.